Hi, I'm jdhart. After self-publishing 4 high fantasy books, including my Amazon best-selling series, The Dragon Bonded Return, I discovered that my journey was redirecting me down a new and unexpected path, one focused on bringing imaginative, visionary works to life through the art of filmmaking. And to get started on this journey, I dusted off one of my unpublished short stories, and for the past 2 years, I've been reimagining this tale as an animated series that I call Jurango. Now, Jurango is a fantasy noir series set in a medieval world about an inexperienced cleric, similar to a priest or a chaplain, who volunteers for an assignment along his empire's front line. And though his goal is to do his part to prevent his great and ancient empire from failing, his very presence at Jurango sets in motion the final stages of a very powerful enemy's long-laid plans for invasion. And while my current focus is on releasing this first season, I envision that this entire story is going to take place over 3 seasons. Now, after several rounds of screenplay revisions, incorporating feedback from a dozen writers and fantasy enthusiasts, enough of the story is in place that I feel ready to shift into production. Now, I'm looking for actors and others that are interested in collaborating on this series in the Asheville area. And if you find such a project to be intriguing, I hope you'll consider being part of bringing this ambitious endeavor to the screen. So I'd like to talk briefly about submitting your audition. The first thing you want to do is select one or more of the characters that you would like to do the voices for. You'll find a list of the characters, along with a brief backstory on the casting call submission page. If you're not sure how to access this page, you'll find a link of this description below, or you can just use the QR code on the screen. Next, you will want to make a video recording of yourself acting out a scene in the series. The scripts for the recordings can be downloaded using the script button at the bottom of each character's description. Scripts are in PDF format, and your character's lines are highlighted in yellow. You want to bring your A-game and imagination to the performances. Use the character's backstory, their appearance, and the details in the screenplay to bring the character's voice and movement to life as you envision them. You can also peruse the Jurango website to glean other information about the story if you wish. Of course, if you're unsure about the character, just email me with your questions and comments, and I'll get back to you as soon as I possibly can. You can email me directly at jdhart.author@gmail.com, or you can use the contact link along the menu line at the top of the website page to send me your thoughts. Capturing facial expressions is critical, but feel free to include whatever body animations that you believe to be important to capture the scene. After you've nailed the performance, upload the resulting video to the cloud, where it can be accessed. For example, you can upload it to YouTube, Vimeo, Google Photos, Apple iCloud, or other cloud services. Be sure to set permissions so that I have access to the file. If you don't have the means to upload your performance, you can send me an email message and we'll work out details about how to get the video to me. Next, email me a link to your video. Again, jdhart.author@gmail.com, and include a resume of acting experiences if you have any. And don't forget that you can submit recordings for as many characters as you wish. And finally, just as a reminder, the deadline for submission is on April 15th. Before I go, let me introduce you to a few of the technologies that will be used to create the animations for this series. First, facial animations will be transferred directly from recordings of actors' faces onto the characters, as demonstrated here. The tool has a number of built-in settings to adjust the emphasis of expressions and includes features to lip sync the character to the actors' voices. This helps to create realistic and dramatic animations. This is also why you should record clear and detailed facial expressions in your audition videos. In addition, some scenes will be shot in studio settings to capture facial expressions and body motions needed for character animations. In closure, I'd like to thank you for taking the time to watch this video. I hope you'll consider joining us on this adventure, and I'm excited to see what you can do. See you soon.